welcome to the news with the visual guys.
And it's a weird one.
Forgot what I was going to say.
The same thing you say every Saturday.
Yes.
Right, our reporter here has got a great list for you guys to hear about. We've got a broken sex doll. Okay, guys, we've got the greatest Halloween costume you could ever get in your life. Chris, I know you're going to dress up like this.
Oh, yes.
And we've got like a mutant pig. But it's me. Chris, tell us all about this sex doll being broken.
I shall. This sex doll... I don't know if I think after the story on this one.
I think we've talked about sex dolls more than once, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe we have a problem.
There's a sex doll called Samantha. She talks. She moans.
That's what you want. Well, you don't want the talking.
She reacts to touching. But, this sex doll, she has been mounted that many times by excitable guys.
I like your terminology here. It's nice and
yeah.
PG. Fuck!
Touching breastises, legs, and other places. She has been heavily, I'm quoting this one, heavily soiled on and ended up with 2 broken fingers. But she has not even been sold yet. She's still in the shop.
So manufacturers doing it.
So they're having to send her back to Belgium to get fixed and
why did they
cleaned
poo
up.
on her? Why did they poo on her?
I don't think it's poo.
Soiled? What else does that mean? What else that means? Like when you...
From the penis.
Oh, right. I was going to say, because like when you soil yourself, it's when you poo yourself. So I thought they'd pooed on her in the factory. Or in Samantha. That's weird, Chris.
Yeah, that's very weird. But yeah, she hasn't even been sold yet. And yeah. So, yeah.
A family man, a Mr. Daddy Poppins in my favourite native land of America, of Australia, otherwise in America. He was pulled over twice by the local police for speeding twice. And he sped twice because he needed to get to the danghy to do a bloody poo. Why did he need to do a poo, Chris? Because his bloody kids gave him gastro. I'm not quite sure what gastro means, but Chris has read it beautifully down
it's
here.
just basically...
Diarrhea type thing.
Basically, a stomach
They
bug.
gave him a form of diarrhea. He had to do a poo twice. But when he was pulled over twice, blah, 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 he was fined $1,200 equals to £700 sterling for us Brits. Was that pulled over twice and total fine, or pulled over once,
No, that's the
half
total,
of that,
that's the
and then
total
pulled
fine.
over again and fined again?
Yeah, it's
I
total
need a
fine.
shit, man. Imagine the first time getting pulled over and you're Enzo Amore in it.
There's not worse than I've been there. There's not worse where you need the toilet but you've
Out
got
and
nowhere
about.
to pull over.
Find a field.
This new Halloween costume, apparently it's going to be the new craze this year.
Last year it was Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
What year is it this year?
This year, it's Kyle Jenner. Yes, I know. You'd be thinking, really? We'll put the picture up now. Yes, you can get the Halloween Kyle Jenner. You are paying £44 for the baby bump and the skinny dress. The wig, you have to buy yourself. The shoes, you have to buy yourself.
Oh, what phone? What the iPhone? I think she's got an iPhone around.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, yeah, apart from the wig, the shoes, and the phone, you're getting the belly bump, the baby bump, the baby bump, the baby bump, I'll put it there,
You Kylie Jenner.
and the dress. So, yeah, I think my outfit's sorted.
You look good as a Kylie Jenner, Chris.
Yeah.
How's a pigeon?
Ah!
Kylie Jenner's come to attack us. I'm sure. Yeah, she just got pregnant. Hasn't she with a rapper? Isn't she only 20?
I have no idea what she is. I don't know that. I didn't even know she was pregnant until I read
Keeping
this.
up with the Kardashians.
Yeah, I don't watch that show.
I could not stand that. I've watched a bit of it once and I felt like ripping my own eyes out. And I watched some shit.
Yeah, you do.
I see a mutant pig with his dick on its head. Chris, what do you look up on a night? What do you find on a night? This little piggy went to market. This little pig was found in China with a dick on its head, and the mother rejected it because it was a mutant. It's happened.
It's a weird looking pig.
Man-bear pig is real. We have evidence that man-bear pig could be real. Why has it got a dick on its head?
It's deformed.
If its balls dropped any further, it wouldn't be able to see. Oh, it's only got one eye as well. It's got one eye.
I don't think it's got any balls.
It did, unfortunately. I don't know if it's a good thing to put it out of misery. I don't know. It died a few hours later.
I think it would be a good thing.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to keep that hanging around. Well, I wouldn't. If it's in pain.
I have it down, but the owner of the piglets, stated that she was sad when it died because it could have brought more money to sell the other piglets, which I thought was a bit harsh.
She was... Oh, right. Fair enough.
So, yeah.
Go down to China because you'll see a pig with a dick on its head. Sports in weather time, Chris.
Yes.
We're going to Atlanta to see how people are dealing with some heavy snow, some shoveling. And then we've also got mascots. Well, I like to keep up with mascots. They're a big part of the game. They help the team. So we've got one mascot, which you may have seen before. He's quite famous. We're going to see how he's doing and if he's supporting his team, like he should be. Pig with a dick on its head.
Sports, yeah, whatever. Fuck you. The weather.
And that was the sport and weather. And it's now time for my heartwarming story of the week.
Chris's happy time.
This heartwarming story comes from Pembrokeshire.
Where?
I don't know where Pembrokeshire. It's somewhere in England.
Oh, so it's in our country. We don't even know where it is.
Yes, it's somewhere. Excuse me.
Sorry.
It's somewhere in England. No idea where.
It's
Probably
my city.
south somewhere. But anyhow, this heartwarming story is about a 13-year-old lass. She's called Lily. Lily. She was born with some problems. I can't really read what it says.
Condition called hereditary spastic
We'll
paraplegia.
We'll write it below so you can read what it is. But basically, it causes weakness in the lower body. So basically, she's in a wheelchair. And she's always been into sport. She's always been a big sports person. But she was the first female in the EU, the European, to ever do a backflip in a wheelchair.
Hell yeah.
And she was that proud of herself, and all her family was that proud of her. She is now going to California next year to compete in the Motor X.
Motor X, isn't that engines and shit, like actual motorbikes?
I don't think it'd be that type of Motor X, but
Oh, right, I was going to say.
yeah, she'll be competing next year. So we'll be rooting for you, Lily, and all the best to that.
Adons, hopping, ending.
I was out in Romania this week, Christina Burger. And I seen these couple of guys, and then there was one kick off in the corner, but I was focused on these two, right? It looked like they were kicking off. And I tried to talk to them, but they started doing something a bit weird instead.
Okay.
Go on, Romania! Yeah. Cheers for the interview, lads. Cheers for the...
Yeah.
Bunch of legends! But that's all I've got to say on the matter.
Weird.
I'm big in me.
Don't give me your shit.
Big dick! Big dick! That would be me walking around. What is that? It's more woolly on my head. But yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.
Bye! Miss you already.